Hello you guys. I'm gonna introduce this here because I feel like it could be the start. So welcome to the labor and delivery vlog. Hopefully this is actually it. It is October 1st. I thought he could have been here 3 weeks ago. But I guess he wanted to share a birthday month with me. Mine is on the 8th. I think I have been having lower back pain and belly tightening and belly pain on and off all day today. I don't know if that means anything because with Felicity it happened I think 2 to 3 days before, both days, like the 2 days before, the day before, and then obviously into the night, and then she was born. So I don't know if this is actually the start, but I've also not been keeping track of when they happen. And then like right now my back hurts, like aches, but it's not like a contraction hurt. It just feels like a little sore. They definitely get stronger and then the belly tightens along with it. Since we are leaving actually for Feast of Tabernacles on the 7th, we are packing today. And of course, Koopy has to help supervise, and his way to supervise is to get in the suitcases and make sure that they are ready to be slept in, ready for him to come with. So yeah, I'm gonna be packing, and then when Scott gets home, we're gonna make dinner, and then probably after Felicity goes to bed, we're gonna clean the house. Because if it's happening, I want every last place to be clean. Like, I just unloaded the dishwasher, so it needs to be loaded. We need to tidy the living room, put the toys away, and then we obviously need to pack, but Scott doesn't need to pack yet. I want to pack right now because I'm not going to feel up to packing later. Is Sunny up here too? Oh, no, just Koopy. So I'm getting everything laid out on the bed, charging devices and things. I have books here. I also just got alchemized and then a really pretty set of the boxed set of Twilight, like the black, and it has flowers on the bottom. Oh my goodness. This is them. They're so pretty. Oh, Sunny's up here now too. Also investigating. We are borrowing suitcases, so I'm stalling. I am, but after we're done packing and everything, I want to do a shower before I go to bed, if we can go to bed, and then maybe during the night it'll pick up, and then he could be born tomorrow, the 2nd, and then we'll be 6 days apart. Anyways, I will keep you updated. This memory card is fresh. I got a new battery. I'm ready. I've been ready since the beginning of September. Here we go. Okay, it has been a few hours. It is now almost 10, and we will see where it goes. But as of right now, I think there's been maybe just a handful of bigger contractions, I'm thinking. Just texted my midwife as well, so she is aware and can tell her ladies since I don't have their numbers. But I don't know if you could hear in the background, but Scott was vacuuming. I think he's freaking out a little bit. But I have my lights on. It's kind of freaking out on camera. This is for the trip we're about to take next week. So worked on packing. I have a notes app to keep track, and I just recently started, so there's not very... How are you feeling right now? He's nervous. He said, I'm cleaning. Stress cleaning. I have sweatshirts to put up in the closet, and a pair of shorts, and then swim shorts to go put away, and then my laundry is put away, and then I've also mostly packed. I just have my postpartum stuff that needs to go on the other side. I packed this half with clothes, and then we're gonna pack this half with all the postpartum stuff, and most of that is on the shelf, the 3-tier shelf, but also in the bathroom as well. But it's only Wednesday, so we'll leave this coming Tuesday. I don't need anything packed right now, and I want everything out and accessible instead of having to go and grab it from suitcases and all that. So I'm thinking just pack postpartum stuff the day we leave, and then also my 3 nice dresses. I'm going to put up my clothes and then lay down in bed and read, see if that keeps me in a state of calmness. I'm excited because we're gonna finally be able to see this guy's face in real life. I can't hardly believe that we're about to see his face. And I'm also surprised I can still wear my rings as well. I'm thinking I might do mascara and cover my under eyes just since I'm vlogging. I don't know. But just to make myself a little bit more put together, I think maybe just mascara. Because if I'm gonna cry, then it's gonna run and ruin my makeup. But did you guys see him? Told ya, he's obsessed. He wants to come with. But anyways, that's what I'm gonna do. And Scott is stress cleaning. It is 11:23 and I've had a few more. These belly ones are not fun at all. Oh my word, hurts so much. I'm sitting on the ball now and I feel like I already want to take my pants off. I don't like the white waistband, but I feel like I'm getting like the shivers or whatever, so I put my robe back on. I'd taken it off and gone to the bathroom. Just changing positions made contraction after contraction happen, and it hurt so bad. So I'm hoping being in one position will help. I know the contractions are good, but I think laying down on my left side with my knees up helps not have as bad contractions, and I was able to do some counter pressure, but I think Scott is gonna have to start because they're getting stronger, and I don't know. We'll see. I'm really not having fun anymore. Like, I'm excited, but every time a contraction happens, I'm like, oh my goodness, okay, this is a lot harder than I remember. Because I feel like I had a lot of back labor last time, and this time I feel like I'm having a lot of belly labor, which I think I would much rather have the back labor than the belly, because I don't know what to do for the belly. I feel like I can't touch it, move it, anything, rub it. I feel very unprepared for this labor now because I was assuming it was going to be back labor when in fact it's going to be belly labor. I feel better now that I am sitting on here. It felt like I had to go poop earlier, so that's why I went to the bathroom, but nothing happened. So, I don't know. I did have diarrhea earlier today, so I'm hoping that everything is flushed out.
Here's your first step. There you go.
Oh.
Keep it coming. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Yay.
Keep it coming. Yep.
There he is. I see him.
Push real hard, please. Come right up on your chest.
I see him. I see him.
Keep pushing a little bit more. There we go. There we go.
Oh,
Aww. 43. 543. Did you get some of that out, huh? Or you got it cleared yourself? He's gonna get it. Pretty good. Oh, buddy. You are a big boy.
what's up, buddy? I'm sorry.
Good job.
I know. It's not as warm up here as it is down there.
You made it.
Oh, good job, baby. Good job. You did it. I know, buddy. Hi. Oh.
Get the hands.
He did.
Just a little bit.
Well, you came out less purple than your sister. Oh, there's your eye.
Opened his eyes.
Hi. So you saw my couple clips from the start of this video. It is now Friday, December 5th. So we're finally here with a birth story update. So I know I started talking about my contractions and everything. So now we're getting into the rest of the story, and I really don't have that much time left to talk about it, and I've already talked about it once and my camera died and did not save any of the footage, so that's wonderful. So my 45 minutes or 30 minutes of talking about this already is gone. Anyways, we're just gonna push through and talk about it all again. Let's see, do I have my last bump picture? My last bump picture at 11:19. Wow, that's crazy. And then the next few things are pictures and videos of me in labor. This one's funny. Can I get it to be sideways? So first of all, my belly looks so weird, and then Scott's looking away. And then I had handed my phone to Miriam. She was the midwife in training. So there was Sandra, who is my midwife with Felicity, Andrea, who's my midwife with Sawyer, and then Miriam, who they're training. Andrea was Sandra's assistant last time with Felicity. So it's kind of like a full circle moment that she got to do Sawyer's. So that was really cool. Anyways, let's go over these pictures. Miriam did take a few different videos of every time I would push, so I have the video footage of the whole progression of me pushing him out. He was born at 5:43 a.m. Contractions were pretty much consistently 2 minutes apart the whole entire time up until my water broke at maybe 2 or 3:30, something like that. And then the contractions after your water breaks are horrible. And when my water broke, I started freaking out because Scott told me there was blood in there. So that was the scariest part of the whole night, was panicking that something was wrong, and we weren't prepared for it at all. One of the two midwives, Sandra or Andrea, they came in and Scott asked them, "Is it okay?" And they're like, it's normal. So it's like, okay, moving on. I stopped taking track of contractions around like 2. I have all of this of where the contractions were hurting, what time, all of that, and then I stopped doing where they were hurting, and then I eventually was like, Scott took over, and then we stopped keeping track altogether. So we have all of that, and then we actually have everybody's guesses, and they of course were all wrong because he wanted to be a October baby, so nobody was right with a September date. The closest was Ben with the 25th of September. So yeah, that was very scary having blood in my water breaking, but anyways, we moved on and we had worse contractions or better contractions, more powerful. I was worried Felicity would wake up because we're right on the other side of the wall from her room, but she stayed asleep the whole entire time. Great. I don't know if you can hear Scott, but he's playing his game. Sawyer's starting to cry. Felicity's sound machine is on and she's talking or singing. So I'm sorry if you can hear any of that background noise, but we're just gonna try to get through this video because I've already filmed it once and I want to get through it. I had the hot rags on the sides of me and I was holding one on the top, so I didn't tear on the top because last time I felt like I was gonna rip upwards towards my belly button, and I wish I would have had them all around because I tore a little bit on the bottom and maybe a little bit on the sides as well. And I had a rag on me because I didn't want to get all dirty with everything, and then they wiped him up, cleaned him up, and then my placenta detached and then a huge gush of blood came out of me, and that was sending Scott to panic. So Scott was panicking a little bit. They gave me a shot of Pitocin to... So Scott was panicking, but the midwives were right on it. They cleaned me up. They changed out the pads that were underneath me. They gave me a shot of Pitocin and made sure I was stable. I was good. Then they got him all cleaned up. I think Scott cut the cord actually too. I think it was after like 45 minutes, maybe. I don't even know. Or a lot of time passed before we cut the cord. And then Scott was able to take him and walk around a little bit, and they got me all cleaned up and everything, and they put a pillow on my office chair that's sitting right here, and then they put a pee pad over that, and then on the floor we got these like puppy pee pad things. They wheeled me into the bathroom. I was not successful peeing on the toilet, so I just went straight into the bath. I was so out of breath. Miriam actually came in and gave me a spoonful of honey to try to help, but I just wanted to get out. But Scott and Sawyer came in, they gave him a little bath, and then Scott took him back to get changed into his first outfit. And I didn't get a picture of him in his first outfit until like 10 days after. So I went into my iPad photos and actually wrote on the wood sign, so it would have his details on there and everything. So we have that, and we got the little puppy with his name on the ear that I showed you, I think in one of the videos, my nesting vlog videos. I'm not sure which one that I was talking about it in, but yeah, we had that. And then after I got back from the bath, the bed was all set up for me to rest. I got obviously dried off and changed into a comfy outfit and laid down in bed, and I was struggling to get my breath back for like 2 days after that. And we actually left to go down south for Feast from the 7th until the 14th or something like that, and we were in an Airbnb at least, and we had a king bed, and we had like the little sunroom area for Felicity to have her pack and play set up in, and then we had a bathroom attached to our room, so we had our own private room, so postpartum me could have a bathroom to myself. So that was nice at least, but I was not wanting to leave the house at all, especially since I had just nested in it. I did not want to leave, and I didn't want to be sitting in the car for almost 2 hours. Sawyer did great on the journey as well. I was very surprised. He had actually fallen asleep with a pacifier in his mouth on the way down, and that's like the one and only time he's ever had a passy. This was us traveling down right before we left. Oh my goodness, his first car seat picture too was adorable. Felicity has loved cuddling with him and all the things. Got pictures with everybody. We got his footprints done, and they actually made this one with the apples and everything. His middle name is after my grandpa Raymond, and also it's my mom's middle name. So he had apple trees and so many other fruit trees and everything, but apples were like his thing, and my grandma had apple decorations everywhere. So it means so much that his middle name is Ray, and then they made this that had apples on it. So I was telling them that and being choked up about it, like, you have no idea how much this means that you put apples there, and they're believers as well, so it was amazing. So this was them doing the footprints. This is Andrea and Sandra, and then I don't have pictures of the first time that Felicity was meeting him, but I do have pictures of the second time that she came in. So it's so cute, and I have a little video as well.
You give him a kiss on the cheek? It's okay. Here, you give him a hug. So cute. Alright.
Fascinated, didn't really know what to do, and then they're laughing and smiling. They're just adorable. And then our first family of 4 picture. And it's bad quality, but the 2 of them are just so cute. And then Scott's mom and dad had come over that same day, actually, around 1:30. So they both got to hold him. And then Nathan had come over to help Scott with some marketplace stuff. So he got to hold him. I did not get a picture of Nathan or my brother holding him, so that's sad. And then my mom came over as well after her hair appointment, so she got to hold him. And Scott actually had fallen asleep at the end of the bed, and Sawyer was in the swing, so he could be right next to him. And oh, okay, so the taking the footprints and everything was the day after he was born. So around 11, no, actually about 10, I think they came. And then they did the footprints and everything. And then we got to talk about all that, but another picture of them. And I asked Scott to take this picture of Sawyer and I. And then my grandma got to come over as well in the evening. And then I got to move out to the couch, and I took a Snapchat of me sitting outside, or sitting on the couch. I just felt better, like the little bit of concealer under my eyes and putting some jewelry in made such a difference. Felicity, loves to cuddle, so she wanted to cuddle next to him. And yeah, we have just been a happy family. I think this is one of the mornings before we left saying good morning. And then the 5th, Cassie and Ben got to come over and meet him. Joe and Shanna came over to meet him. And then the 6th, his umbilical cord came off. So 4 days after he was born, his umbilical cord came off. Crazy. His first car seat photo on our way down to Feast. And he actually fell asleep with the passy in his mouth, which is pretty much, I think, the only time that he's ever. And then we got better pictures of us. Like, this is so cute. And then Hannah actually took this picture of me breastfeeding and reading my Kindle. And then, oh my goodness, we had the biggest coffee ever. Literally bigger than my head. Callahan's coffee. It was so good. Oh, I took another picture of Sawyer in his car seat sleeping with the pacifier. I think this was on our way to get him circumcised. Yeah. So he got circumcised on the 9th of October. And let me tell you, when the rabbi said that it was time and Scott took him out, I barely had time to kiss Sawyer on his head and leave the room before I was barely keeping it together. So yeah. I was glad the bathroom was on the total opposite side of the church because there was no way that I was holding that together. While we were down there, we got to go to an orchard and took some more family pictures. And this one was really cute. I don't know what Felicity was doing. Being cute. It was such a nice day too. But yeah, I've also been keeping track of what my body looks like after postpartum, but I won't be sharing those just for personal reasons. Yeah, he's been so cute. And there's a lot of times where I look at him and I just see her because he looks a lot like Felicity when he was born. Just such cute moments all the time of the two of them. And she smiles so big every time too. She really loves him. I got the Nini Co pacifiers, but he doesn't like them. But it looks funny. Every time we're together, we get a picture of us and our babies, so we needed to take an updated one. Felicity fed him his first bottle. Maybe it wasn't his first, but he does not love bottles, just saying. But we did some tummy time as well. He doesn't love it though. And we did his first like official bath as well on the 21st of October. Got him in the cute little elephant towel. It's just been pure like newborn bliss, honestly. This one he's like, huh? So cute. I just have so many pictures of him and her and his feet and hands, them laying together. Like, she just loves being with him. And then I took his 1 month pictures, took his 4 week pictures, and then got some with her Felicity as well. They're just so cute. And then him by himself. And then I recently did updated ones where he is 2 months. Oh, this one was really sweet. My grandma. I will cherish that one forever. Oh, and then I took his 1 month. This one cracks me up. Their faces. But they're just so adorable. But I took this little video of them. Did a little TikTok trend. I don't know why she looks up every time, but I'll show you the TikTok that I mean. And then I did the same sound, but to this. So that was really cute. We got some smiles too. This was before I was trying to make him smile. But Scott got him to smile a little bit, kinda. Scott was gaming one night and this is how I found them. This was cute. He was kind of smiling also. And then my grandma on my dad's side also came up, so she got to meet him as well. Oh, that's so cute. And then she played with Felicity as well. There's a better picture of the two of them. I just can't have enough cute sleeping baby pictures ever. Or the two of them together. Like, you can't have enough pictures of this. This is cute. And then our first Thanksgiving together. So I got all the outfits from Amazon. So cute. I put him in this chair so that I could get my nipple cover and my nursing cover on, but his first time in a chair like this, he didn't love it. So that was our first Thanksgiving. And then also we ran out of diapers, so we made homemade diapers with something my mom had. Parent fail. For sure. Oh. Then we watched Scott and Felicity got some new sweatpants and a new coat as well. 2-month pictures. And that's where we're at right now. I took this morning actually. I put the 2 puppies on the bed so he could look at them while I went to the bathroom. This one's funny. They're so hilarious. Scott painted her toes and fingernails. So that was adorable. So yeah, that is where we're sitting right now. And we are doing great. I can't believe it's already been 2 months. He eats like every 2 hours, which he is 1 hour and 38 right now. So that's why he's starting to fuss a little bit. But I need to go feed him and then shower. But at night, it's like 11:30 or maybe 12:30, depending. Will be change, swaddle, eat in the bassinet, sleeps for 5, maybe more hours. And then he wants to eat again and then eat like every 2 hours it seems. But I'm going to start putting him back in his bassinet once he wakes up during that middle of the night so that he can hopefully sleep all night in there because he only eats for like 20 minutes anyways. So I'm hoping that will be the change and he will start doing better sleeping by himself. But that's where we are at now. And yeah, if you are freshly postpartum, I hope you are doing well. And if you are expecting and about to give birth, you are going to do great. Your body was made to do this. And do whatever makes you feel the most comfortable because your body feeling safe is going to make you progress. It's going to make you feel safe and comfortable enough to give birth. So whatever you need to do, whether that's hospital, whether that's home, whether that's birthing center, whatever you want to do, make yourself as comfortable as possible, as least stressed as possible, and you'll do amazing. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will hopefully see you in the next one.